First and foremost, I'll give all praises to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This GMS Arkansas. Stop and listen. Hey, man, we just following this truth, man. The best way we can. We keep pushing it, until Amos 8 and 11 takes effect, man. So we out here, to try to edify our people, the nation of Israel, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the Native Americans, man. To let them know, man, Yahawashi is on his way back. Because when you look around, you see all these different events that's happening, catastrophes that's going on. These are the signs that we were told to look for, so we know he's coming. So, I like to read Revelations 19:11 through the Spirit, because this is, I like 11 through the end, man, because this is letting us know, man, Yahawashi is going to be basically tearing our enemies up when he come back, man. These scriptures are real encouraging if the Lord opens you up to understand what's going on, man. To know that we in this captivity and it's going to be the last one, and we getting ready to take over. It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm going to start at 11. And I saw heaven open up, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Now this is talking about Yahawashi. A white horse, and he that sat up on it, right? So he's coming on Yahawashi is coming on a big fathership, man. It says, verse 12, his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. So his eyes were as a flame of fire, showing you that his fierceness, man. Because when somebody has red eyes, that means they're real angry. So he's showing you his fierceness, man, through his eyes being red. And on top of his head was many crowns, because the Lord, what he's finna get ready to do is come back and destroy America, and then set us up to take down these other nations, man. So all these kingdoms, he's finna be over these kingdoms, man. All the kingdoms of the earth, when it says many crowns, basically all these kingdoms of the earth is going to be his, man. Let me read that. I think it tells you that right here. I was reading the other day. I think I seen it. This page is get some tape for that. This is Revelation 11. I started 14. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe come quickly. So woe is destruction. So the second woe is past, meaning World War II. And it says the third woe is come quickly, meaning the war that's going to come. Armageddon, man. World War III. It says, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord, Yahawashi, and of his Christ, meaning of his anointed, man. The kingdoms of this world are going to be his and ours also. And he shall reign forever and ever. I will alone, man. So he's going these kingdoms. He's going to take these kingdoms down, and they're going to belong to him, and also they're going to belong to us, man. The anointed, man. Lord willing, man. We part of that. That number that get to help in that destruction, man, and taking down our enemies, man. Because ultimately, Israel is going to rule everything. Ultimately, in the end, when you read Romans 11. Get back in Revelations 19 and 12. His eyes was a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but himself. It says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of God, meaning that word meaning glorious, right? That name, the word is glorious, man. It's a glorious name. His vesture was dipped in blood, because when he comes back, pursuing Isaiah 63, he's gonna be destroying these nations and stomping them out, man. Literally, he's gonna have the garment he's gonna wear is gonna look like he just dipped it in a bucket of blood. So that symbolizes gonna be a lot of killing and a lot of death when Yahawashi comes back. Verse 14, and the armies which follow him upon white horses, right, in the chariots, right? Esau calls them UFOs, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. This means the inward mind is pure, right? Because the garments, it says clothed white and clean. The outward appearance is going to be bloody. So this talking about the inward part of them is pure, right, and righteous. Because it says right before, the clothes going to look like they've been dipped in blood, right? So they're going to be part of that. They're going to take part in this killing spree also that they're going to bring on the people, the inhabitants of the earth. It says, verse 15, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, which it should smite the nations. And these are the laser beams that you're going to see coming from them chariots in that day. They're going to be shooting concentrated fire, man. That's going to be like blowing up stuff and cremating people, man. So this is a heavy part of the scriptures right here, man. It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. So that means it's gonna be a heavy rule, man, when Yahawashi take over. You know, when pursuing Psalms 2 and 9. You know, it's not gonna be no plaything, man. It says, and he shall tread at the winepress of his fierceness in the wrath of the Almighty. So his fierceness is gonna be fierceness and ferociousness on these people, man. When Yahawashi come back, man, it's gonna be, man, it's gonna be a hell of a day, man. So we just hope and pray, man, that he keep us, man, and we part of the elect, because he said, you know, the elect he's gonna basically take care of. So if you're not part of the elect, man, it's gonna be a gloomy day for you, man. It says, verse 16, and he had a vesture on his thigh, and his name written, Kings of Kings and Lords, Kings of Kings and Lords of Lords. It says, and I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great power, because it's going to be a lot of bodies. Yahawashi going to leave a lot of bodies over there in that desert too, when they go over there in the battle of Armageddon. And even over here, man, when the nukes blow this place up, man, you know, it's going to be flesh, you know, probably hanging around. So the angel's telling the fowls, man, come feast, man. It says, and ye may eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sit on them, and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. So it's not gonna matter, man, how much you people with all this money, you're not gonna be able to buy your way out of it. It's gonna be different to you. It's gonna be different to the man that's low, that's living on the sidewalks, man. If he haven't came back to the Lord, man. If he haven't came back to that stronghold, you know, it's gonna be death, man. And I saw the beasts and the kings of the earth and the armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. Because in that battle of Armageddon, the troops are going to be, the world troops are going to be in that area, and they're going to turn to fight against Yahawashi, man. Even Reagan said it in a speech back in the 80s, man. You know, about alien forces coming out, you know, and fighting against alien forces. He was speaking of the angels, man. And then this day at Harmageddon, they're going to turn and fight against Yahawashi, man. That's going to be the death of them. It's verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet. So that beast is NATO, right? And the false prophet is the Roman Catholic Church that wrought miracles before him, which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, meaning the chip, the microchip, man. And them that worship his image. These both were cast into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. So if you take that chip, the missiles are going to destroy you, man. Because the missiles is getting ready to destroy this whole image, the whole system, right? Most High is getting ready to take the whole system out, man. He's getting ready to do away with these Edomites, man, their evil systems, man, and their evil way of living. He about to bring righteousness back. And it says, verse 21, and the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat up on the horse, because all of them are not going to die. You're going to have the elites of the elites. The elites are going to make it through the destruction, and they're going to be hiding in their space station and in their underground bunkers. But the Lord said, and the remnant shall be slain with the sword of him that sat on the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with flesh. So Yahawashi is going to take down basically these the elite of the elites, man. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, you know. We're going to go basically find them, you know, and bind them in chains, as it says in Psalm 149. You know, Yahawashi is going to deal with them, you know. And with that, man, I hope this passage was edifying, because that's a little favorite, you know, passage right there, man. That's a encouraging scriptures, man, from 19 and 11 to the end of the chapter. Just hope it was edifying. All praise be to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, GMS who rule well. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. It's GMS Arkansas. Stop and listen. Shalom.